Welcome back to EmRatThich channel, the best place to learn table tennis. The video has the subtitle. Please turn on captioning for better understanding. Hi, how are you today? This is the semi-final match between the two best teams in European Champion Leagues. The leg one, the match is very good with the best European players like Timo Boll, Ovcharov, Dang Chu, and Tomokazu Harimoto from Japan. Let's enjoy the amazing match.
Harimoto unter Tomo.
We'll get a clash of two winners here next. Tomokazu Harimoto. He won 3-1 against Dang Chu in the first game of this semi-final first leg, greeting every point with a pump of the air and a cheer, a loud cheer from the man in red. But Anton Källberg, perhaps the most impressive individual performance of the night so far. His 3-love victory against Dmitry Ovcharov. Can he follow that up now against Tomo Harimoto, the man born in Sendai? Well, if world ranking is anything to go by, then Tomo Harimoto will be the favourite here. World ranked number 4 right now against Anton Källberg, number 20. However, in an individual matchup like this one, it's about the moment. It's not about the world ranking. It's not about the statistics. It's not about the career that's gone behind you, as Timo Boll knows all too well. The young guns are coming out there and playing some brilliant table tennis. Harimoto, just 19 years of age. Truls Murregård, who's won his game tonight as well for Neu-Ulm. He's only 20. The youth have led the way tonight for TTC Neu-Ulm, who are just one more match away from sealing this with a 3-1 victory. That is a big if, though. The question of whether they can do it. Not an easy task at all ahead of Tomokazu Harimoto, because Anton Källberg has been on blistering form tonight, breezing past Dmitry Ovcharov. First point of the matchup goes the way of Källberg. Harimoto's moving around well, but couldn't finish it off. There again, the familiar greeting to every point won. It's the fist clench and a shout from Harimoto. Puts everything into his game, puts everything into every point. Rare serve error from Källberg. Harimoto, rather in sympathy, gifts him a point back. Didn't read the return. Good tennis, a hand up again. Harimoto. He played that really well. Good honest stuff there actually from Tomokazu Harimoto. Scoreboard did briefly read 4-1. That wasn't the correct score at the time, and it's not the correct score now either. It's back to 3-all, and suddenly, from erroneously leading 4-1 on the scoreboard, Harimoto now finds himself 3-4 behind. Different serve type there from Källberg. Just went longer, kicked it on the bounce. Caught out Harimoto. There wasn't much in that, but Harimoto at 4-5. Big point. He may cry out after every point won, but that was an important one, you felt, for Harimoto. Again, Källberg putting everything into it, getting the body down low and almost rolling over to his left, but it's not the ideal position to be firing off a forehand loop. Out from Källberg. Good bit of resilience in the first phase there from Harimoto. He's kept himself right in this first set of what could be a decisive game for Neu-Ulm. Well, you can't say he's not fired up. Tomokazu Harimoto. 8-6 in front. Källberg at 6-8 to serve in the black of Borussia Düsseldorf. Flicked away on the backhand. Too much on it for Källberg. Really just had to move in towards his own body there. It's not where you wanted to be playing from. That time tried something similar, Harimoto, but couldn't get the angle on it in the same way, and Anton Källberg shows what a fine line it is between success and failure in this sport. Once again, that same thing is on display. Having read the last one brilliantly, Källberg put it away that time. He must have thought for a second that he was on top, but Harimoto did enough to earn himself 3 game points. How many will he need? Just the one is the answer to that. First set to Neu-Ulm. First set to Tomokazu Harimoto of Japan. The 19-year-old coming through to give himself a nice little advantage in the 4th matchup of the evening. He's already beaten Dang Chu by 3-1 earlier on in the first game. He got Neu-Ulm out of the blocks perfectly. Anton Källberg it was, his opponent right now, who brought Borussia Düsseldorf back into the match before the arrival of Timo Boll to the table. They're really taking the fight to Borussia Düsseldorf today. Neu-Ulm. It's been a very impressive display so far, whatever happens. This is a long way from over though. Harimoto just played in that one crucial game. Won twice in the group stages against Sporting Club. Now, love 2 down at the beginning of the second set here. The perfect opening for Anton Källberg. Off the side of the table, but it'll count. Källberg will definitely take that. Picked his spot to perfection and then some. It's fired away and wide. Leaned all the way in. Tried to take the drive, but floated it long. And it's love 4 love. Källberg to serve. Harimoto back on the board. Did very well in the early stages. There's a look at the miss that put him love 4 behind. Now back at 1-4 and make that 2-4. Really did well in the early stages of the first set here, Harimoto. Had the first set positioned at 6-all when he could really have been facing a deficit. Oh, fantastic rally. First time all night, really, we've seen such defensive play. Källberg was absolutely forced into it by the power and the angle of Harimoto. Big point for Källberg, that. Stopped a run of 3 straight going against him. Really good response from Tomokazu Harimoto. Took it on the forehand. Went across with the angle. Went from slice to loop. Made it work. Nothing he could do about that one, though. Drive shot with some serious power. It's right in the wheelhouse of Anton Källberg to just bat it away. Has to have a look there. Harimoto wasn't sure if it had clipped the net and then the side of the table. Judges call it his way, though. He wasn't sure for a little while there. Really had to have a look, but he's back at 5-6, having been love 4 behind. So, at the break, after 12 points, Harimoto unable to get it back at 6-all like he did in the first set. However, 7-5 is still not too bad considering he was love 4 down. Källberg in a strong position though now, moving to 8-5 ahead. Good rally, was moved from left to right. Harimoto eventually just coming out on top. Off the net. It worked out well for Anton Källberg. He'll certainly take it. Very helpful to move in front by 3. Tried to disguise the serve. Again, Källberg with his excellent anticipation, brilliant reading of the game. He was able to react to it. get himself on top in the rally. 10-6 game point. Well, perhaps a bit of luck was due to go the way of Harimoto after the point just about a minute ago. These things certainly even themselves out over the course of a table tennis matchup. But Harimoto, once again, displaying his tenacity to hang on in there. 2 serves from Källberg to take the set. Neither.
Die Haltung ist es einfach mal Brust raus, wir brauchen Selbstbewusstsein und dann trampeln wir alle mal mit den Beinen, ja? Seid mit mir, komm, alle mal die Beine einsetzen, komm! Und wir klatschen so langsam mal ein bisschen dazu, ja? Lasst alles raus, was der Tag euch ein bisschen geärgert hat, ja? Und wir packen langsam den Vordergrund ein bisschen hoch, wir werden immer lauter, wir sind der PingSunday, wie laut könnt ihr noch, für die Eskalation!
So, apologies for the little technical problem at the end of the second set there. Anton Källberg able to level up at a set all. 11-8 the score in the second set. Harimoto pegged back. One of the enthralling contests we have on our hands tonight, not just between Harimoto and Källberg, but between Neu-Ulm and Borussia Düsseldorf as well. Good defensive play from Källberg earns him the point. Really on the back foot there, Anton Källberg. Misjudgment from Harimoto. Very promising start to set 3 for Anton Källberg. Away for 3-love as well. Lovely shot. Aiming to attack point 3. It was point 3 and shot 3 for Källberg, but he'll have another serve here at 3-love. That time just wide. Millimetres in it. And again, Källberg hanging on. And again, it pays off. Harimoto, tiny bit impatient, looking at his racket again. He had that on the forehand. Tried to drive it home. Instead, finds himself 1-4 down. And 1-5 down. Started sluggishly in both of the opening 2 sets so far, but by the middle of the sets, he was able to right himself, but this time it might be difficult. He's allowed Anton Källberg to build up a good bit of momentum here. And now at 5-1, he'll take some stopping in set 3. Off the net and away. And that time, the simple things getting the point for Tomokazu Harimoto. He's taking another one. Another hand up in apology. Tiny bit of luck going his way. The finest of margins, of course, in this sport and at this level as well. Such competitive players, such high quality players. driven away with the forehand from Harimoto. And once again, from really struggling early on, he finds his way back into the set. He's still trailing though. He's so dangerous when he gets ahead on the scoreboard, Harimoto, but for now, Källberg still holding a slender lead, and it gets ever closer. Currently 6-5 to the Borussia Düsseldorf player. World number 4 Harimoto against world number 20 Källberg. Right now, it is very much even between the two of them. One set apiece. Harimoto took the first 11-7. Källberg struck back, taking the second 11-8. And now it's 6-5 to the Borussia Düsseldorf player in the third set. Crucial moments here. Källberg from 6-1 ahead, now at 6-5. Come back on. Danny Heister having a word with Anton Källberg, offering his advice. Timo Boll offering a bit of encouragement as well. Could be crucial, that one. Källberg does use the stoppage to stop the rot as well. Harimoto's comeback falls short for now, and once again, just like in the last set, he couldn't quite hang on to make it 6-6. Instead, it's 5-7. Källberg leading by 2. Big points these for Harimoto. Needs to erase that lead properly and get himself a foothold really in set 3. All very well getting close, but he can't afford to go 6-8. Källberg takes it. It is indeed 6-8 or 8-6 in favour of the Borussia Düsseldorf player. Decent rally that, but Harimoto was left flat-footed at the end. It's long on the return from Harimoto. And again, that's the problem. When you're trailing, you can't quite get back level. These points just slip away quickly. Really nice. Great change of direction from Källberg. Winner on the backhand. Didn't have to put too much on it. Got the angle just right, and now 4 game points. Harimoto serving at 6-10. He's got one back. 3 more to defend. Two serves successfully defended. Källberg still on top though, still with game point at 10-8. He's annoyed with himself about the way that one went. Couldn't exert the pressure that he's put on Tomokazu Harimoto yet. But he's still very well positioned, the Borussia Düsseldorf man. 10-8, 2 more game points to come. Again, Harimoto hanging on in there, but can he finally bring it back level? No, he can't. Third set goes the way of Anton Källberg, and it goes the way of Borussia Düsseldorf. Another 11-8 set.
Meine Meinung, ja. Taktische Wahl wunderbar hin, oder? Einfach erstmal, ich habe
Källberg then leading 2 sets to 1, and just 1 set away from taking us into the 5th and final game of the ETTU Men's Champions League semi-finals, leg 1 between TTC Neu-Ulm and Borussia Düsseldorf, the German record champions. Both teams won 4 out of 4 in their matches in Group C and Group A respectively. Yesterday in the other semi-final, Mühlhausen were beaten in Mühlhausen, the Postsportverein losing 3-1 to Saarbrücken.
alle, wie ich euch sehen kann, an den Heimsieg des TTC Neu-Ulm, an unseren Tomo. Lasst von euch hören, dass das
Well, the crowd certainly fired up here for the home team. TTC Neu-Ulm have really given this a good go today, but now Tomokazu Harimoto under pressure. He must win this and take it to a 5th deciding set. These 5th set shootouts, they can definitely go anybody's way. Can Harimoto get it there by winning this one? First to 11 still in set 4. Anton Källberg to serve, leading by 2 sets to 1. First point goes to Düsseldorf. Harimoto will really be feeling the need to get into the set quickly. Couldn't do that in any of the previous 3. Put himself under big pressure. Was able to overcome it once, but not on the other 2 occasions. It may only be 1-1, but there is a good reason for Harimoto's scream there. Just can't afford to be chasing the set at 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, as he has been before. Now though, leading 2-1 and serving. Källberg able to level it at 2-2. First took the pace out of it with the slice backspin on the backhand, and then played it away with the winner next shot. That's long. Court was open there. Källberg will have felt that that one was a missed opportunity. Serving at 2-3 now. Off the net, he'll get another chance. This time it's Källberg's turn to hang in there. Harimoto just not able to get away on the scoreboard and play from the front. Really good shot on the forehand. Drove it down the line. Too much pace on it for Tomokazu Harimoto to handle. Forced the shot into his body. Harimoto could only defend on the backhand. Källberg seized the chance that was afforded him. Harimoto 3-4 behind in set 4 and 2 sets to 1 behind on the board as well. Anton Källberg, the 25-year-old Swede, playing really, really well today. Both of these players victorious in their opening match. Harimoto beating Dang Chu Källberg beating Dmitriy Ovcharov, but now only one of them can remain perfect in this first leg of the semi-finals. The attacking right-hander Anton Källberg. So many third places in the big events in his career. Third place the 2018 Team World Championships, third place at the 2019 ITTF European Championships, third in the European Team Table Tennis Championships as well in 2021. A win here would put Källberg close to guaranteeing at least a top 2 finish in these Men's Champions League deciders. That was a big point that went the way of Källberg as well. Really good rally. Serving at 5-3, but it's 5-4 now. You got the feeling that Harimoto really needed that one, and he delivered. Backhand after backhand. Again, plenty of table open for Anton Källberg, and it's just long, just as he looked to Harimoto, expecting him to bow his head. Instead, he clenches the fist because it was just long. And now 5-all, Harimoto to serve. This time Harimoto goes long. Again, just seemingly unable to hit the front against Källberg. Whatever he does, when he's behind, he hangs on. When he gets back level, really struggles to go ahead. Hand up in apology from Anton Källberg, but he will definitely take it to move from 5-5 to 7-5 and serving. Big point coming up here. Second serve for Anton Källberg, who would have fancied winning both of these serves and pulling away. Instead, it's back level at 7. Momentum swinging like a pendulum in this fourth set. Really exciting action in the ETTU Men's Champions League semi-finals. 7-all, Harimoto on serve. Well, I said before, he never seems to be able to get away and move into the lead against Källberg. But now, this time, he's done it. 8-7 with a serve to come. If he wins this point, he puts himself in a commanding position in set 4, a set that he must win. It's out. Källberg will take it. 8-all with 2 serves to come for the Borussia Düsseldorf player. This one swinging back and forth. A brilliant set. The action as exciting as it gets here. 8-all. Massive points here for both players. And off the top of the net, it's away long, and Harimoto leads. Look at what it means to him as well. The world number 4, just 19. Both of these players with illustrious careers already behind them, but even more in front of them for sure. Who will take it? Will it be Källberg to win it, or Harimoto to take us to a 5th set? Off the net and away. Harimoto will have 2 game points, 2 set points. We're here at game 4. Harimoto has to take this chance to level up at 2 sets all. And he's done it. It's long from Källberg. Such a close game. It's fitting that this one goes to a 5th. Källberg could have won it. Let that one slip away. Harimoto hangs on again. Levels at 2-2. All 4 sets have been very close in this encounter. 11-7 Harimoto, 11-8 Källberg, 11-8 again for Källberg, and 11-8 this time for Harimoto. And that's why we're going to a 5th set, a tie-breaking decider, first to 6 points. If Harimoto wins it, then Neu-Ulm will win leg 1. If Borussia Düsseldorf and Anton Källberg win it, then we're going to another game. Very, very tense, very, very exciting in the European Table Tennis Union Men's Champions League semi-finals. In the first leg here, Neu-Ulm are giving Borussia Düsseldorf a really good fight. And now this one has come down to the decider. Fantastic table tennis, high quality table tennis. Will it be Harimoto or Källberg who end the day with 2 wins, having helped out their teams as much as they possibly could? One of these 2 brilliant players will end disappointed. Harimoto to serve first in the tiebreaker. First to 6 will win it. World number 4 against world number 20. First point, Harimoto. He knows that's key. Källberg to some extent on the back foot already, although the serves do alternate here. Hand up this time for Harimoto. We've seen it from Källberg many times, but the luck goes back and forth in these games. It evens itself out over the course of the match as a whole. Wide and long from Harimoto. Källberg back in it at 1-2 and serving. Just flicked it with the backhand, and the spin on it was too much. So often it looks like an unforced error, but it's part of the calculations of the shot before. It's about reading the spin. That time on the backhand from Källberg, just long. 3-1 Harimoto and serving. Defended once, but couldn't defend another. Determination from Källberg to stick to his guns there. Fired into the body twice. Harimoto responded really well the first time. Couldn't do it the second time. Still anybody's game this at 2-3. Källberg to serve. Harimoto makes it 4-2. That would have been a mental blow for Harimoto had he lost it. He was looking good in the rally, but Källberg reacted brilliantly on more than one occasion to keep the point alive. In the end, it's Harimoto's, and now he serves at 4-2. Would have been 3 match points if he could have won that one. Instead, it looks very different now. 3-4, Källberg to serve. Still pressure on the Düsseldorf player here. Harimoto couldn't win it. And now it's 2 sets apiece and 4 points apiece. This game will have the conclusion that it deserves. It's going all the way, even in the tiebreaker here. 4-4, Harimoto on serve. Pressure back on him and Neu-Ulm. First match point will go to Källberg at 5-4. He's going to serve for it as well. Harimoto looked in a good position just seconds ago. And now match point on serve for Anton Källberg. Källberg's done it. Clips the back of the table. Tomokazu Harimoto can't believe it. But this game's over. Källberg takes it in the 5th set tiebreaker. Found the depth and the distance on the forehand loop. Just what he needed. Clipped the back of the table. Luck obviously plays a part in these games, but you definitely make your own luck in table tennis. Several times the luck will go for you and it'll go against you as well, just as many times. It can be no real complaints from the world number 4, Tomokazu Harimoto. He was beaten in an enthralling battle against Anton Källberg there, the 25-year-old Swede coming out on top. It was very, very close indeed. A 5-set thriller. But it's gone the way of Borussia Düsseldorf. And that means we're not over yet.
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.